Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Just wanted to do a quick video here end of the day, 4:30. After running out to Eau Claire, having a couple meetings out there. They were from networking meetings. Met them. So for me, if I meet you at a networking meeting and I enjoy the conversation, I'm going to have a more thorough conversation with you to know exactly how I can be of value to you and your business. And so I met with one person. They work on quality assurance process, working on projects with mainly service-based businesses. She's a real big practitioner of Business and Networking International, or BNI. And actually, so interesting, there's actually an opportunity in her group. She's also an ambassador, so it'd be a great group to belong in because she not only believes it, she bleeds it. And so maybe there's an opportunity for one of my partners out there in the Eau Claire to be able to have a seat there at the table as an investment advisor in her group. About 19 people. And one of the things I like about BNI is that they have it's a results driven, monitored, referral based group. And so if you can get some good culture, a lot of fun, good camaraderie, it can be very beneficial, I think, for a lot of people in various avenues. There is a membership fee. I want to say it's like $300 or $400. So it depends on whether you want to spend that kind of cash and have the ability to do so. I've built mine always on referral based. Plus, I had no problems giving it a little cold call here or there, being strategic with my centers of influence. So that was able to get me into the markets that I wanted to. However, I understand that not everybody has that comfort zone and that comfort level, and so they'd rather build that group out. So I understand that kind of context. Next is after that meeting, I met with a guy that they run a community, senior community that focuses on aging where you live. So it's the idea that you move there independently and that you can receive assisted living facility. They also have a secured site there, so that way if you were to be able to suffer from any mental health like dementia or Alzheimer's, then you can get the needed care that's there. Pretty unique. They had basically food that you can get from 7 to 7 all day. It's more of a restaurant style. You actually get served. They had a ton of different activities on a daily basis. They had tons of activities, from fitness to bingo to cards to going out, gardening, etc. They just had gobs going on. So they're adding a lot of value to the resident that lives there and creating their own little community there. So that was really fun. Ran a couple live sessions as I drove out to Eau Claire and then drove back because it was 90 minutes there, 90 minutes back. And number one thing is always keep your eyes on the road. And so for me, it's held inside a device, so that way it's secure, it's there. And then it's plugged in, so that way I keep the power going. And if I can, I'll read the messages. If not, I have a message that I have that I'm delivering, basically that's on point from where the conversation that I had either that morning or from the meetings that I had that day. And I can just continue to ramble on, really, in a setting like a live session where I'm basically understanding the context of live. Actually, it was the second time I ran into the feed where it actually counts down 30 seconds to go. It must limit you to a certain number of minutes that you can give in a live session, which is interesting. Didn't know that was the case. And then got back here, made some phone calls, did some emails with the tenant I'm dealing with. One of my tenants, they're delinquent in their pay, so now I gotta be able to deliver a letter. It basically says if they don't pay, then we're gonna have to kick them out. All right, so hope it's an unfortunate thing, but I've been carrying them since November. They haven't made a payment since January, and they only made $100, so they're really behind on their rent. So unfortunately, got to deliver that letter today. If they don't make a payment by make it in full, then we're gonna have to ask them to leave. All right, hope you're doing great, everybody. Have a fantastic Friday.